What's up guys, it's Justin here, and today I've got another what's in my bag or kind of short travel vlog style video, and this time it is going to be a what I brought on a weekend trip or a day pack kind of episode. So I just went to Vancouver for about a day. I was literally there for under 24 hours and that seems to be the trend. I had to come back and do some homework and maybe film another video like this one. But yeah, it was a really short trip to Vancouver. I live pretty close to Vancouver, about an hour and a half ferry, and I drove there. So I did bring more things than I probably should have. I'm someone who doesn't really know how to pack lightly. I bring way too much shit all the time. So if you guys can relate, or if you have any tips as to how to pack lighter, please let me know down in the comment section below. I'm also gonna give away one item mentioned in this video, so all you have to do to enter is make sure you're subscribed to the channel, leave a like on this video, and also drop a comment down below, and I'll pick a winner at 2,000 likes. And I'm also gonna leave a link to every product I mentioned down in the description section below. So I was actually in Vancouver with BMW Canada for the Vancouver International Auto Show, where they had their whole setup, and also many other manufacturers had their car displayed there. But I got in on a Friday night, had some dinner with some friends. The next morning I headed over to the auto show and was able to do some video and photos for BMW. And as a customer of a brand, of course, I really like BMW products, and it was just really cool to check out some of the newest things that they had, including the M5, the X4, and also the i8 Roadster. For the rest of the day, I just went to the art gallery, just walked around, met up with a friend, and had some food, and then I headed back to Victoria, and that is where we're at now. So let's go ahead and just cue the vlog.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions.
Wake up, Mr. West, Mr. West, Mr. Fresh, Mr. By himself, he's so impressed. I mean, damn, did you even see the test? You got D's, motherfucker, D's. Rosie Perez.
So the first thing I'm going to start with is a tech bag, and some of the things might be very familiar, but for this trip, I actually brought two backpacks with me, including the Peak Design backpack, which is one of my favorites, and also just a standard Herschel school bag that I use for like a day pack or light travel when I'm just walking around. Since I did take my car, I did have quite a bit of space, so I decided to just bring everything I might need. But starting out with the first thing that I brought on this trip is an item that I definitely want to use a bit more, and that is the Canon G7X Mark II, the vlog camera. I think I picked this up last June, and I've used it maybe once. I just still can't go over the awkwardness of vlogging, but I am trying to just record some more stuff here and there. And yeah, so this shoots in 1080p. It is a decent vlog camera. It's a very popular vlog camera. Definitely not the best in terms of quality compared to like the GH5 you guys are watching us on, but the screen flips outwards. It has decent colors, autofocus is okay, but most of all, it is very portable. Next up, looking at the side bag, what I brought with me was the Panasonic GH5, which I can't show you because I'm filming on it right now, but that was a camera that I used kind of just to record B-roll here and there. And the lens that I used with the GH5 was a 12-35 Panasonic f2.8. It's very portable, has good OIS, and although it might not be as sharp as like a Sigma, it is literally half the weight. It's pretty much half the weight, so there just really isn't any reason not to bring this when I'm doing a run and gun shoot, because I just don't like to carry heavy gear. So that is a 12-35. And the main camera that I brought for photos was the Canon 6D Mark II. I did just do a video on how I edit my Instagram photos, so go ahead and check that out as well in the description, or I'm going to leave a card up here. But the camera that I try to use in as many photos as possible is the Canon 6D Mark II. I'm trying to get better at using it, but it is full frame. It has a flip out touchscreen, which is perfect for what I need. And the lens that I had on it is the 24-35 from Sigma. At f2, I'm able to bring this most of the time instead of a dedicated macro lens if I want just a bit of range to work with. So that is a Canon 6D Mark II, and although I don't really like to use a strap with my camera, I did drop a camera over the summer, which was the 5D Mark IV, so I'm hopefully not going to make that mistake again, so I at least did use a strap this time. The other lens that I brought with me on this trip was the 50mm f1.4 Sigma lens, and this is great for portraits, but in some cases if you're on a show floor where space is kind of limited, then I'd say something like a 24 or even a wide angle lens would just be the best option to have. As for audio, I didn't really expect to capture any audio on this trip, but the one that I did bring with me was the Rode Video Micro because it is the smallest one that I have. So if I needed to, I can just put this on the camera, and although it isn't the best sounding microphone out there, it's going to sound much better than what's built inside. Next up in the bottom compartment here, since I can't really find the charger for my Canon G7X Mark II vlog camera, I had to bring an Anker battery pack. This is the 10,000 milliamp hour model with a micro USB cable to charge that. So that's really nice because I think that is the only camera that I have that allows me to charge using an external battery if I don't have the charger with me. So that's that. And the last thing I brought, just in case, because I was on a convention center show floor, was a flash that I didn't really have to end up using. But this is the 430EX3 from Canon. To be totally honest, I don't really know how to use it properly. I have had some pretty good results with it, but I'm still definitely trying to just learn how to use it. And for now, I am just using auto settings and just adjusting based on what I feel. So that is pretty much what I brought in my camera bag. It is a 3-compartment bag from Peak Design, which makes it very easy to just take multiple cameras and some miscellaneous gear and just slap this on the back, but it definitely isn't the lightest when it's completely full. So now moving on to what I had in my kind of carry-on or duffel bag or mega duffel bag, and this is the one from Hex. It is the Coca-Cola collab that I saw online and I decided to buy it. It wasn't too expensive, but it is literally my favorite travel bag now. A lot of these duffel bags that I have just don't really have any compartments, but what I like about this is that it just holds so much. I was allowed to take this as a carry-on when I was flying earlier this year, and there is 2 main compartments on the side that are meant for sneakers, but I use it for other things. And the main compartment right here is very large, and there is also a pocket on the side if you want to hold other things. So yeah, I'm gonna start out with actually the shoes, which are the largest pieces. In my day pack, I really did try to keep it light. I didn't put much in it at all, and inside of it, all I really had was an Anker Slimline battery pack, which is able to charge my phone because I did forget my iPhone charger. But that is what I keep in there as a day pack. And on the top compartment, I had my MacBook Pro 13-inch with Retina display and Touch Bar from 2017. And this is a computer that I use for school. It's definitely served me very well, and I was able to just edit photos while I was on the ferry and stuff. So that is nice to have. And this backpack is the blue one from Herschel that you guys have seen before. So the first pair of shoes that I brought on this trip is the Off-White Jordan 1s in the 2018 Europe release model, the white one. I'm overall a pretty big fan of it. I like the crafted look. I think the white looks pretty awesome. And I decided to go with blue laces. It just wasn't as loud as some of the other laces. And as you guys can see, I did drop a meatball on it when I was at Subway, which is, I do need to clean that off. But these are the Off-White Jordan 1s, and I got it in a size 8, so a huge thanks to StockX for these. StockX authenticates each shoe physically to make sure that what you're getting is real and also at the most reasonable market prices. But most importantly, there's also a lot of sizes available, so that is something that I often struggle with, so I'm gonna leave a link to that down below. The second pair of shoes that I brought with me on this trip was the Common Projects Achilles Low, just a very simple white leather shoe. I'm a pretty big fan of the look. It's very minimal and clean, and I like the text that is on there with the serial number. But it was raining for one of the days I was there, and I was walking a ton, so I kind of wish that I brought a more comfortable shoe because the Jordan 1s were hurting my feet, and these are kind of ones that you don't really want to get dirty, but nevertheless, this is one of my favorite shoes at the moment. So now onto what I brought in my carry-on bag and just some of the outfits that I had during this trip. So one of the things that I brought with me was what I'm wearing right now, just a plain black Champion hoodie. I'm sure you guys have seen me wear Champion a ton now because I just think it's very durable, clean, and just a nice everyday hoodie, and it also fits me very nicely. So the first one that I brought here, I'm just gonna put everything down, was the white Champion hoodie. I did grab a couple of these lately. So that is just the basic white hoodie that I've been wearing a ton. They go well with the Common Projects and some black pants. So yeah, that is the white reverse weave hoodie. And the next one that I brought was a black one. So while I was on the show floor, I just thought I'd go with a neutral outfit and go with the Jordan 1s. So this is the black hoodie that I grabbed recently. And for those who are wondering, I'm a size medium and I'm around 5'6". So yeah, this is the black version of that hoodie. And I'm sorry if my outfits are really boring. I just don't really know what to buy at the moment, so I just really like these Champion hoodies because I'm going to school most days. I just need something simple and comfortable. And the third thing that I brought was the jacket that I wore on the first day, and that is the Gucci one in the white and red. Just a nice windbreaker jacket. I've really been into windbreakers lately, and this is one of my favorites that I bought recently. And yeah, that's what it looks like on the front and back, and for this I was a size 46. Of course, everywhere I go I also do like to bring my electric toothbrush. I know there's like disposable ones and stuff, but I just have a case for mine. So I bring the Sonicare from Philips. And lastly, this is just like a shower bag that has like stuff that you guys are probably not too excited about. Just a Philips shaver, and this is a product that I need to tell you guys about. It is the Layrite Cement Clay wax for the hair, and this is definitely my favorite product by far that I've tried out. I'm not sponsored by them, but I would love to be. But yeah, for Asian hair or anyone with Asian hair that just doesn't like to stay still, this is definitely a product that has worked well, and it also smells really good. It kind of smells like chocolate in a way, which is weird to have for hair wax, but that is a Layrite Cement Clay, and I don't know if that's how you're supposed to pronounce it or anything, but yeah, that is what I currently use. And of course, one of the most important things that you want to always have with you is a lint roller. So especially if you're wearing a ton of black or going to an event, then get a lint roller. They're like a few dollars, but they make all the difference. Otherwise, that pretty much wraps it up for what I brought on like a 23-hour road trip. As you guys can see, I did bring a lot of things, but at the same time, I tried to keep it as simple as possible because I'm really good at losing things and stuff just gets disorganized. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, as well as the quick vlog of what I did in Vancouver. I definitely do want to vlog a bit more, but I'm just really slowly trying to transition over to like the weirdness of trying to film in public. I don't like to be filmed. I'm sure a lot of people out there don't like to be filmed. So I am trying to get some footage here and there and put together some videos for you guys, perhaps if I travel during my 3-week spring break before summer school. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one.